Express and True Towner now for second. Here comes Electric Amethyst 3 wide. Electric Amethyst doing it again. Electric Amethyst. Oh, Electric Amethyst with the win. Tito Santana, Christopher Brown, can they be caught? Tito Santana will hold on for first. Ern's Wish is the 2020 Golden Boy. You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you to tie them to the ground. You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Set my sights on where I'm going at and turn it back around. You can't stop me now. You can't stop me. All the blood, sweat, and sacrifice. Oh, I paid the dearest price.
All right, welcome back to episode 10. Made it to 10. Thank you for everyone who's watched so far. Hopefully we'll try to get some new viewers, trying to, keep spreading or keep supporting and keep spreading the news about all Canadian harness racing tracks, mainly the small ones. So we got 6 tracks I'm hoping to talk about this episode. Right now, when I'm recording this, I got 4 done. Waiting for Century. Hopefully Century's Sunday and Tuesday cards can pop up before I have to upload this. So otherwise we'll for sure have 4, hopefully have 6. And we're also going to talk real quick about trifectas or triactors, same thing. Start off the show. So yeah, we're going to talk about triactors today. That's my bet tutorial. So like last time we talked about win, place, show, right? For first, second, and third. Wins for first, place first, second, show was first, second, third. Talk about exacta quinella, where you have to pick the horse's top 2. Well, triactor is very similar to that. You have to pick the top 3. There we go. This is your bread and butter. This is my favorite and go-to bet in the race. So you have to pick the top 3 horses. So predominantly you'll have, if you go with a $2, straight triactor, the horses have to finish the way you say them. So if you go up and bet 1, 2, 3, it has to finish 1 first, 2 second, and 3 in third for $2. And if you hit that, you're pretty lucky. What most people do is they box and wheel them. So a box would then be, if you box it, $2, 1, 2, 3, you're paying a lot more money than $2, but it ends up being a $2 bet. So you end up betting $2, 1, 2, 3, $2, 1, 3, 2, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, and then also put 3 up there for 3, 2, 1, and 3, 1, 2. So you end up paying, I guess, $12. That's boxing it. I like the wheel. Wheel's a little different. So I like to do a wheel where I go a $2 triactor wheel. And then if I really like the 1 and the 2. So if I like the 1, I'm going to wheel them. I'm going to go 1, 2 for first with 1, 2 for second. That means either one can come in first or second. And then I will go all for third. And then depending on the horse field, it could be anywhere from, $12 to $20 a bet, depending on the field. Because then you'll go 1, 2. So this, for argument's sake, say it's a 5-horse field. You have to pay $2 for 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, and 1, 2, 5, and then also for 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, 5. So I guess it'd be $12 for that. And so yeah, like I said, in that scenario, as long as 1 and 2 came first and the other one came second, whoever could come third, you're winning money. So it covers more options. But like I said, the basic try is just the top 3. You have to pick the top 3 horses in the correct order, and then you can start, adding fancy things to that to widen your options. So real quick, we'll also just throw in superfecta and high fives. They're the same thing. It's just superfecta is the top 4, and high five, of course, is the top 5. They're tougher to go, and those ones you more predominantly will put more combinations in there to hopefully hit some big things. Sometimes, unfortunate ones about these is sometimes if you start adding up these combinations, what you win will be less than what you bet. Because for a $2 bet, the least you can win is 210. But just because you did 10 $2 bets, you can still win 210, but you bet $20. But you're hoping that a higher win comes out of it, something like $100, because maybe a long shot comes in there that you picked, or when you start picking the superfectas and the high fives, you're really hoping for a little bit more payout from that. So that's basically trifecta, superfecta, and high fives. They're all very similar. You just start adding more horses and needing more more top finishers there. So like I said, triactor top three, you have to pick them all 1, 2, 3. Superfecta is 1, 2, 3, 4, and the high five is the top 5. Pretty straight, simple. Yeah, and maybe I went through that pretty quick. That I thought just the multi-race bets are pretty simple too, but just in case you've never heard of them, there's a daily double, which usually some places have rolling daily doubles. Most places will have it for the first 2 races and the last 2 races. So daily double is before the first race, you have to pick the winner of the race 1 and 2. So it's a multi-race bet. You have to pick, so it's like a win, but you have to pick for the 2 races. And again, you can do as many horses as you want and as many combinations. But then you start paying, another $2 per bet. So very often I do, I pick 2 horses in the first and 2 horses in the second. And so, I like 1, 2 in the first and like 3, 4 in the second. Either 1 or 2 has to win in the first, 3 and 4 has to win in the second. Pretty straightforward. And then you start getting into the pick 3s, pick 4s, pick 5s, pick 6s. I don't know if they ever go any higher than that. Maybe they do. And that you just have to pick a winner for those many races that coincide that. It's pretty straightforward. I never understand why people don't understand horse racing betting, but some people don't. So that's again that trifecta, superfecta, pick 5 or high 5, and then we threw a daily double and pick 3s in there too. So they're pretty simple. So we kind of went over all the basic betting. Ever have any questions you don't know, you can always tag or email me at tipsfromtrey@gmail.com, or always tweet at me. I'm always ready to help, set up HPI accounts, helping with betting, help with picks, help with this and that, and sometimes you got to know the drivers too and the trainers. Sometimes you see a horse that wins a lot, but change driver, trainer could be a big benefit or big downfall for them. So, make sure to, want to get into horse racing, make sure to follow me and for all the tips. So after a real quick break, we're going to look at Saturday's Exhibition Park Raceway. Keep it locked in. All right, welcome back. We're going to talk about Exhibition Park Raceway in New Brunswick. I like this little track. They always seem to have 6 races. They have rolling daily doubles throughout. Just going to talk about each individual race, though. So we're going to start at race number 1. In race number 1, winners of 1 but not more than 2 races lifetime. Non-winners of 1 draw inside. I like the 5, Joe C150. I feel like I picked this horse a couple times. Had a win last weekend in 203 and 2, 31 and 4 final quarter. That seems to be a pretty decent time at this track, just at around the 2-minute mark. Not very often are a lot of horses get under 2 here, but I definitely like the 5. And I also like the 1, Woodmere Lexus. Is the only horse to not have won a race yet. It could definitely win its first here this weekend. Last week finished second to Joe C150 in 203 and 2. Was kind of and had a pretty consistent time coming back that week, and 31 and 3 final quarter 2, which is slightly faster than Joe C150. So it could definitely be either of those 2 horses. And for third, I'm gonna take the 3, Bow to Get Lucky, getting its first start of the year, just qualified last week, and 202 and 4. The program picks it to be the favorite. I just want to see it race once before I really get too in on this horse. Probably could win, but I'm going to take the 5 and the 1 who had a little bit of racing so far this year. So race number 1, 5, 1, 3. Race number 2, to win this one, I'm going to take number 1, Love in Paradise. Last week out, got a 4th in 203 and 2. Two fourths to start the year. I like this one that got the inside post. I think this one could just take off and maybe never give up the lead. For second, I'm going to take the 5, Southern Guavna. Got fifth last time out. Hasn't had quite a great year, but it's slightly different horse class than this one. So take the 5. It's the program favorite, and I'm going to take it for second. And for third, I'm going to take the 6, JJ Austin. Qualified last time out, 202 and 4. Again, not too sure how it's going to run this year. Spent some time in Charlottetown and Truro and Summerside last year. So definitely a horse that's used to racing a lot. So definitely look at the 6. So in race number 2, I like the 1, 5, and 6. Race number 3, to win this one, I'm going to like the 4, I Love Roses. Came off a win last week at 2 minutes and 4/5, 30 and 4, closing quarter, won by 10 lengths. Wow, big win there for I Love Roses. I think number 3, Montrose Hope, will finish second. And for third, I'm going to take the 1, Instant Shadow. Instant Shadow got third last week in 2 minutes and 35. Got big improvement from 2 weeks ago. So I'll take in this race, I'll take 4, 3, and 1. Wow, I'm loving it. Love race number 4 here. I like number 4. I'm going to take the 3, Katie Overdrive to win. Hasn't got a win yet this year, but 2 seconds, 159 and 2, breaking the 2-minute barrier last weekend. I like Katie Overdrive. Number 4 for second, Union Man Hanover. 12-year-old horse here. Got fourth last time out in 2 minutes and 4/5. I think in this 5-horse field, I think it'll definitely finish, pretty near the top. It doesn't seem to do well. It had the 5th hole last week. Give it the 4th. Let's see if it got a little bit better in this one. And for third, sorry, I like the 5, Ultimately Handsome. Like yours truly. Got 5th last week in 2 minutes flat. Third's going as his 3rd start of the year. So we'll definitely see what 5 can do here. So again, in race number 4, it's 3, 4, and 5. Loving it. Race number 5, I'm going to take the 4, and there's only a 4-horse field in this one. So I don't know. It says tries are an option, but this would be a good one if you want to go put a big win on a horse, maybe a $10 win on a horse here. Could almost get anyone here. So I like the 4, Windermere Ideal Art. Got the win by a neck last week in 159. Won only by a neck to number 2, Blood Money, who I have for second. So I like these 2 horses for first and second. Blood Money, just missed out last time. Finished the final quarter a little faster in 30 and 3, where Windermere Ideal Art finished in 31 flat. So, depends on who has the better angle here, could get it. If you want to throw another one in there, I like number 3. Thank you to all my fans who won last weekend in 159. But, steps in with these other horses here. But definitely look at Blood Money, who's had 2 wins and a second to start this year. And Windermere Ideal Art with a second and a win. So those boys are pretty tight. And thank you to all my fans this year. Coming from Rosecroft, it's got 2 wins and a second. So those 3 horses, I think anyone can win this one. Don't take a look at the 1, 2, Whiskey to Wine. Got a win this year in a second and a 5th. So any of these horses could definitely win it, but I'm taking 4, 2, and 3. And in the race 6 in the final in New Brunswick, I'm going to take the 2, Little Manny, with a second and a first and a third this year. So, this Little Manny didn't do so well last week, who raced the top horses in the last race, and that's that Windermere Ideal Art and Blood Money comes back into this division, and I think can definitely take care of business here. I also like the 5, Rose Run Slider. Got a win last week in 159. I think it'll be a very good challenge for Little Manny here. And for third, I like the 1, JJ Brienne. Second last week at 159 and 3, just getting second to Rose Run Slider. I think these 3 horses will definitely, be fighting for the front end here. And again, the thing about harness racing, a lot of times it's who's positioned up the best at that final turn to win it. I think Little Manny White lead this one wire to wire, and JJ Brienne and Rose Run Slider will definitely be in the mix there. So real quick, 2, 5, 1 in there. And just real quick, if you missed anything, we'll go over real quick right here. I'm going to go 5, 1, 3 in the first, 1, 5, 6 in the second, 4, 3, 1 in the third, 3-4-5 in the fourth, 4-2-3 in the fifth, and 2-5-1 in the sixth. It's my horsey chart. An amazing girlfriend made it for me. It's nice. I can only waste one piece of paper so I can erase it every day. So forget the losses and move on. That's how I try to live. So that's Exhibition Park Raceway, 11 a.m. post time on Saturday. We're going to do a quick break, and then we're going to do Charlottetown Saturday at 4 p.m. Keep it locked in. All right, welcome back. We're going to look at Charlottetown Saturday card. It's post time 4 p.m. Sorry, this chair is annoying. They got 2 daily doubles, the early and the late, and then they have the pick 4 races 4 through 7. So let's do both pick or daily doubles first. Here's the first daily double I like in race number 1. Number 2, Burnout Hanover, got second last time out. Hasn't won yet this year, but it's got 20 wins lifetime, 152 in Mohawk lifetime, 154 is its fastest time at Charlottetown in 2020. Finished 157-4 last week, finished second, got 28-3 final quarter. Definitely like Burnout Hanover for first. Another one to throw in there, I like number 4, Silver Hill Buddy, got the win last weekend, 201, 32nd flat final quarter. Not as fast times, but a horse that likes to be at the top of the pack. So real quick, in the first leg of the daily double, I like 2 and 4. And race number 2, I'm going to like the 5, Card Swap. Got 4th last time out and a second, but placed 3rd. As long as this horse runs good, I think it has a chance. I definitely like it more of a long shot pick, but I like the 6, I'm thinking, to win this one. Got a 3rd last time out in 159 flat, 28-2 final quarter. So in this daily double, I have 2-4 with 5-6, $1 daily double box, 2-4 with 5-6. That's $4. I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time between the 2 daily doubles and the pick 4. I'm gonna try to keep it around $15. So it'll be $15.20 in this one. So real quick, that's a $4 daily double or $1 daily double, 2-4, 5-6 equals $4. That's a coffee. Coffee, we got a chance to maybe win $20, win more, win something. And, I definitely like the 6 and the 5. There's a little bit of chalk in here, but sometimes you have chalk. As we jump to the late daily double, that's races 9 and 10. Race 9, I like the 1, Avatar J. Got a win last week at 157-1, 29-2 closing quarter. Has actually had a pretty good run here since coming up to Charlottetown. Spent some time in Bordeaux before, so it's got a lot of racing in this year already. So yeah, definitely keep an eye on Avatar J number 1. But to win this one, I like the 5, Time to Dance. Look at all those wins it had last year. Wow, Charlottetown, Churro, and Preferred, in the Invitation, the Cup and Saucer. Like, it's got some big wins here. Number 5, Time to Dance. You can almost probably key this one. I'm not going to. I'm going to keep the 1 in there as well, because the 1's been in a lot of the similar races and done a lot of similar things. But you can keep an eye on the 5. That one could be a heavy favorite betting going into that one. So it's Time to Dance. And number 1, Avatar J in race number 9. Race number 10, going to go with the 1 and the 2. Number 1, Day Delight, is my pick to win this one. Qualified in 157-3. That's pretty good qualifying time. 28-3 closing quarter. I also like the 2, Diamond Call. Got second last time at 159, 28 seconds flat. The week before, not so great. But, again, last week the track was rated as good, not fast. So when the track deteriorates, you got to kind of watch out what horses do there. So in the final daily double, I like 1-5 with 1-2. $1 daily double equals $4. That makes the daily doubles $8 in total. I'm going to go to race number 4. The pick 4. Pick 4 goes races 4, 5, 6, and 7. In race number 4, I like 3 horses in this one. I like number 1, Mr. Riley. Last time out, got a second in 159 and 2, 29 and 1 closing quarter, second by a head. Pretty tight horse or good horse here. He's got a couple good race finishes last year. Got the inside post. Corey McPherson, I think we'll know how to take care of this one. I also like the 2 Apple Corp Hanover. Got a win last time out in 2 minutes flat, 29 and 2 closing quarter, and a fourth before that and broke the 2-minute mark in that one. This horse is always in and around the finish it. And then again, 3 starts ago, got a third but placed second on the sloppy track. So on the sloppy track, this horse can definitely seem to run well. And I also going to throw the 3 in there, Phantom Shadow. Again, got the 5th last time out, but again, they could notice that sloppy track finished second. The track's most likely going to be sloppy or wet, so the horses that could run good on that. So I like 1, 2, and 3 in race number 4. Yeah, so in race number 5, I'm going to like the 3, Lucky Leonard. Got third last time out in 204 and 1. Think this horse would be the top in this race, but I also like the 1, just chilling it. Got a second 2 weeks ago in 202. This will not the inside post. Definitely think this one could give a run, but I also like for a long shot pick in this one, the 8, Jeb, just getting its first qualifier. I remember this horse a little bit from last year. Always seemed to be around the top and could mess with your triactors and at the top. So I'm going to take the 8 in this one as well, Jeb. So 1, 3, 8 in race number 5. Race number 6, only took 2 horses in this one. I took the 5, Usurper, sorry. Got the win, 2 minutes and 1/5 last week, 29 and 2 closing quarter. Brody McPhee in the bike for this Kentucky bred 4-year-old horse. Definitely think this will have a shot on the outside, but I also like the 6 to win it. No, sorry, I take the 5 to win it, but the 6 will be there. The Big Chase, PEI bred, got a second 2 seconds to start. Sorry, 2 seconds this year. Not a great finish in the sloppy track a few weeks ago, though. So keep an eye on that. So in this race, I like the 5 and the 6. And in race number 7, I'm going to take the 2, McPat, to win this one. Spent some time in Woodbine. Got a win in Exhibition Parkway a couple weeks ago, 2 minutes flat. Got a win in Charlottetown last time out in 159.28 closing quarter. So I like McPat to win this one, but I'm also going to throw the 5 in there. Sorry, the 6 in there. Panama Kingdom. Last time I got 2 straight wins so far since coming to Charlottetown, Ohio bred from Northfield Park. Not Northfield Park. Why am I blanking on what this track is called now? Yeah, Northfield Park. I am right. Northfield Park in Ohio. But now out here and now out in Charlottetown, I think it could easily get its 3rd win. So for 20-cent, pick 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 8, 5, 6, 2, 6. The 20-cent one makes it $7.20. So between the 2 daily doubles and the pick 4, easily, $15.20 right there for just the 1 track. So make sure, keep it locked in. Charlottetown, 4 p.m. post time on HPI Bet, where you can watch and wager. And also remember, I just did Exhibition Parkway. Depending on where you are, I don't know if you can bet on that one, Canton, Manitoba, but it's definitely one fun one to watch and just kind of play it for fun. So coming up next, we got 4 more tracks to still talk about. We're going to talk about Summerside on Sunday. We got Hippodrome Sunday, Century Sunday, Century Tuesday. So make sure to keep it locked in right here. All right, now we're back. We're going to talk about Summerside on Sunday. They go 11 a.m. Another PEI track, I believe. Yeah, I think it's PEI. I'm going to talk about the daily doubles and the pick 4 again. So let's start with the early daily double race 1. I'm going to take the 3. This this is the most accurate name for me. Should have been a clown. Number 3 with Ken Murphy in the Pike, qualified 202 and 2, 29 and 4 closing quarter last week. Or yeah, about last week, maybe 2 weeks ago. Should have been a clown, but for first, I'm gonna like number 6, Badlands Giovanna. Finished in 2 minutes and 4/5. Got the 6, but that's a pretty decent time compared to the rest of the pack. So in race number 1, take the 3, should have been a clown, and number 6, Badlands Gianna. And in race number 2, in this non-winners of one race lifetime of maidens, going to take the 3, Promise Me Art. It's got the most starts out of any horse in this race. Got some seconds, some thirds. It's all around the top. Breaks 2 minutes a few times. I think number 3 will get its first win. That's Promise Me Art. I'm also going to throw the 2 in there. Qualified in 202 and 3. Wow, one of the faster qualifying times between these horses that haven't raced yet. So in the first early daily double here at Summerside, $1 daily double, 3-6 with 2-3 equals $4. Keep an eye that maiden. Some money could get tossed around on any kind of horse there. So, number 2 and number 3 could actually have a pretty penny attached to it. So again, that's 3-6 with 2-3 to start off Summerside. Then we're going to jump down to the late daily double races 10 and 11. So I'll talk about 6 races. 10, I like the 2 Soccer Hanover. Finished second last time in the preferred number 2 in 155 and 4. Brody McPhee, I think we'll have this 7-year-old gelding running pretty fast and pretty good here right off the start. But I also like the 4 to win this one. Moonrider got the win last time out in preferred 2, 155 and 2, 29 and 1 closing quarter. David Dowling, I think, will pick up the win here in the late daily double. So that's 2-4 in race number 10. And in race number 11, gonna take the 1 to win it, 10 Mile Beach. Got a 5th last time out in 2 minutes flat, 30 and 1 final quarter. But I'm also going to throw the 7 in there. Slide Guitar got a 2nd in 159, like that time last time out. So yeah, it's number 1 and number 7 in race number 11 to finish off the late daily double. So a $1 daily double, 2-4 with 1-7. Another $4 there. Liking it. Nothing much else to say about that. Now the pick 4 here at Summerside goes races 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we jump to race number 4. I take 3 horses in number 4. Number 1, Miss Moist, got the win last time out, 158 and 1, 28 and 2 closing quarter. See, that's me practicing. Start practicing the announcing. I also like the 2 Hunger Pangs, got 2 straight fourths since coming back. Since the COVID layoff, 205 and 2 on that sloppy track, 156 on a clean track in the preferred. It was in a preferred, and now it's dropping back down to the non-winners of 1451 class. I think that Mark Campbell got a good chance with number 2, and I also like number 3. You Bet I'm a Good One. Finished second time out, 159 and 1. Why do I feel like I talked about that one with Cameron? It's been in the preferred before, dropping back down to this lower class. In the non-winner class, and I think it's going to have a good chance in this one. So in race number 4, take the 1, 2, and the 3 in the pick 4. Race number 5, it's going to look like I just copied and pasted because I take the 1, 2, and 3 again. In race number 5, number 1, Ruby Ray Crow finished third last time out, 204 and 2, 29 and 2 closing quarter. I like how this one had a good start from the outside post. Now gets the inside post, so could get some things done. I also like the 2, Somebody's Me, second last time out. Got the first hole, ended up finishing second. 2 weeks ago finished third, qualified in 204, and it's been racing pretty steady. So I like the 2 to actually win. Nope, I don't like the 2 to win this one. I like the 3 to win this one. Magically, Lily Bear, 3-year-old filly. Well, they're all 3. Yeah, those 3 are all 3-year-old fillies. But this filly got the win last time out in 202, flat, 29 and 1 closing quarter, won by 2.5 lengths. Came from the 2 hole, finished strong. Stuck third, got second, came to win at the end. So I think these 3 inside posts will win it in either race 4 and 5. Race number 6, I'm going to take number 2 to win this one. Disney Man finished 4th last time out. It's been all around the top end, had some good finishes at the end of the year last year. 2 minutes and 3/5 last time out, 32nd final quarter. So I like the 4-year-old gelding Disney Man, but I also like the 4 Windmere Beachline, finished 3rd last time out, 201 flat, 28 and 3 closing quarter. So in this one, I'm going to take the 2 and the 4. And in race number 7, the final leg of the pick 4, I'm going to take number 2 to win this one. Dangle on a dime. Sorry. Last time out finished 6, but has the better times, I think, out of these horses. So I think number 2, Dangle on a Dime, will win this one. But I'm also going to throw the 6 in there. Dividend Day. Sorry, that one just threw me off for a second. Dividend Day. Similar times to the 2. Brody McPhee and the bike. So in this one, I think it's going to be 2 and 6. So the 20-cent pick 4, 1, 2, 3, with 1, 2, 3, with 2, 4, with 2, 6, 720. So again, another $15.20 between the 2 daily doubles and the pick 4. So between Charlottetown and Summerside, roughly what, 1540 that's going to be between those 2 PHI tracks. So yeah, it's not too bad. So real quick, again, we're gonna take another break here. Gonna have a lot to talk about. Need to rest the voice for a second, but we're gonna come back and talk about Hippodrome on Sunday, Century on Sunday, Century on Tuesday. Keep it locked in. Right, we're back and we're going to talk about Hippodrome Sunday's card. They go to 11:30, almost coincide with Summerside. We're going to talk about their 2 daily doubles and the pick 4. So yeah, the first daily double goes race number 1 and 2. In the first race, I'm going to like number 1, Mac Jacobs, scratched last time, but before that got the win in 158 and 3, 29 and 3 closing quarter. What else can you say about that? And I also like the 2, Sports Authority, quick times 156 and 4, quicker times than Mac Jacobs has. To win this one, I take the 1, but the 2 is the more the program favorite. So in race number 1, I like the 1 and the 2. In race number 2, I'm gonna take the 4, Collie DM, got a second last time in 2 minutes flat. And I'm also going to take the 8, Green Point. Got the win last time in 159, 30 seconds and 1/5 closing quarter. So yeah, in the daily double there, it's going to be 1, 2 with 4, 8. $4 right there. We're going to jump down to the late daily double. Races 9 and 10. Race number 9, I'm going to like the 7 and the 8. So number 7, Winsun Cheyenne. Got a win last time at 157, 30 and 2 closing quarter. I got to say outside post, but I think that won't be no problem. I also like the 8, Mickey Make Some Speed. Got a second last time out, 156 and 2, 30 and 2 closing quarter, but I also got a win in the preferred before that. So, 8 and 9, 7 and 8 in race number 9. Race number 10, gonna like the 5, Bali. Got a 3rd in 157, 2 wins before that, all in the 157 kind of time mark. Very consistent times, but I'm also going to throw a little bit of a long shot in there. Going to throw the Manitoba bred, Saskabush Steve, number 7. Got a couple seconds to its credit so far in 156 and 2 and 157 and 3. Very similar times to Bali's. So I'm going to throw the 7 in there. Saskabush Steve, Manitoba bred out of Belmont by Corey Manning. So in this one, I'm going to take 7-8 with 5-7, $1 daily double. Again, that's $4 in this one. I did a little bit extra in this. I couldn't narrow it down, so I have a little higher pick 4 than I've been normally doing. Gonna double check the price here. Yeah, so that's what I thought. So yeah, this one it's gonna actually be a 1080 20-cent pick 4. So we're gonna jump to race number 4 as the pick 4 goes 4 through 7 here in Hippodrome. Sorry, just getting a quick tweet here, trying to find the programs for Century before I have to post this. But yeah, so here's the pick 4 and race number 4. Gonna like the 2 Field Gunner, got 2 straight wins. This horse knows how to win 2 minutes and 2 minutes, and one was 2 minutes flat. The other one was 2:01 and 3. So again, a horse that knows how to win. I also like the 5 Bucket List Hanover, usually in the preferred, has been in the preferred before, always around the top. So that's the 5 there. But I also like the 7. The 7, I think, is going to win this Frito PV. Got a third last time at 159. Spent some time in the 1-2 preferred, jumped back and forth between the 1-2 and the 2-3 handicap. So I definitely like the 7 to win this one. But overall, I'm going to put the 2, 5, and 7 in the pick 4. And in race number 5, I have another 3 horses here. I like the 3 Diamond Rock, 2 straight wins, to start off this year. After qualifying, 2 minutes and 4 fifths, 2:01 and 3, and 2:03 and 1. Pretty consistent times, similar closing quarter marks. I like the 3, the 5 as well. I like Buddies and Virgins. Sorry, got the win last time at 158 and 4, 30 and 4 closing quarter. And I'm also going to throw the 6 in here. Wise Do It Right. Got a second last time in 2 minutes flat in its qualifier. 30 and 1, getting its first start here of the year. Spent some time in Woodbine. You always got to watch out for those Woodbine horses when they come to other tracks. So yeah, in this one, I like the 3, 5, and 6. Race number 6 now. I'm going to take the 1 to win this one, Plantain Alpha. 2 straight wins to start the year, 158 and 158 and 2. Sorry, not to start the year. So I did a little bit of racing in Rideau before the shutdown. Again, another horse that spent some time in Woodbine. So watch out for that. But number 1, Plantain Alpha. And I also like the 4, Bella For Now. Got a 4th last time, but a win, but placed 2nd, but also another win. This horse has been some time in Flamborough and London too before the COVID shut down. So watch out for the 4, Bella For Now. So in that one, I like 1 and 4. And in race number 7, the finale of the pick 4 handicapped mare race here. I'm going to take 3 horses in this one. I'm going to take the 6, Top Seal Beach. Got a 2nd last time out and a win before that. So this horse is the one that's always at the top. Also going to take the 7, East Sprite Dequee. Got 2 straight seconds. Sorry, a 2nd in the preferred and a qualifier, 2:03. So a horse, again, that's usually around the top. And so that last time out finished, I started from the 6th hole out of 7 and got a good strip. So I think 7 out of 8 won't be much different. And I'm also going to like the 8 to win this one. Jan's Legacy got a win last time out in 157 and 2. So, and a 30 and 2 closing quarter. So that's 7, 6, 8 in race number 7. So again, a 20-cent pick 4, 2, 5, 7, 3, 5, 6, 1, 4, 6, 7, 8. Going to come down to, was it 1080? Yep, 1080. So this one will be $18.80 between the 2 daily doubles and the pick 4. That's it for now. We'll be right for Hippodrome anyway. We're going to come back. We're going to talk about Sunday Century and also Century on Tuesday. Keep it locked in right here. Welcome back. We're going to talk Century Sunday night or Sunday afternoon. Finally got the program. Thank you, Murray. We got both Sunday and Tuesday to go across, both post times 3:15. So we're going to go to the early daily double races 1 and 2. Race number 1, I'm going to like the 1 Army Captain Hanover, Kelly Hort in the bike and trains and co-owns. Last time out in the open, this horse got second. Now going into a claimers of non-winners of 8 or 52,000 lifetime. So, got the inside post. I'm going to like the 1 Army Captain Hanover, but also to win this one, I'm going to take the 6 Crackle and Burn. It's number 6 Crackle and Burn, Philip Giesbrecht. Last time out, this horse won in 156 and 1. Change your driver change. I don't think will be much affected. So in race number 1, I'm going to take the 1 and the 6 in the early daily double. And in the second half of the early daily double, I'm going to take the 1 Nightstick, Kelly Hort again. Could be a Kelly Hort daily double. This horse got 4th in the open, and again dropping down to a claimers. Sorry, Pennsylvania bred, half Alberta, half Manitoba owned. Kelly Hort trains and drives like the 1 Nightstick. I'm also going to throw the 2 in there, Outlaw, Guns A-Blazing. Last time out in the open, finished 7th. Moves down again to the claimers, 201 and 4. So yeah, I think those 2 horses will most likely get the second half there. So a $1 daily double, 1-6 with 1, 2, $4. Lock it in there. I think that's pretty safe bet there. We're also going to now jump to the late daily double, and the pick 4 crossover, but that's fine. We're going to do the daily double again anyway. So late daily double, race number 9. I'm going to like the 7 Jedi Tricks, Brandon Campbell in the bike, getting its first start since the layoff, qualified in 2 minutes and 2/5, 29 and 2 closing quarter. I think this horse will be prime, got a little bit of a break ready to go. But I also like the 8 Town Speaker, Tyler Redwood in the bike. Last time out, this horse was 159 and 3, 30 and 3 closing quarter. So I like the 7 and the 8 in race number 9. In race number 10, I'm going to like the 5 Rockin' and Rollin' Jamie Gray. Finished 203 and 3 last time. I think this horse will definitely have a good shot in this one. I also like the 7, Had a Hard Handle, Kelly Hort again. This will be its second start, coming back 157 and 3, 29 and 3 closing quarter. Again, half Manitoba owned, half Alberta owned. Kelly Hort trains and drives. So in this one, I'm going to go with the 7-8, 5-7, $1 daily double equals $4. So, that's my 2 daily doubles. I'm just double checking the price here on what I have for my pick 4. Can never do this math in my head. All right. So the 2 Century Downs, we're going to have $24 between the pick 4 and the daily doubles, as the pick 4 only has a $1 one. So we're going to jump. All right. Sorry. In the pick 4, lost my train of thought. Sorry, my son came out here. In race number 7, I like the 6 and the 8. So 6 Centilla Express got a second last time out. Got a win 2 weeks ago, looking pretty good. And I also like the 8. You chase me, I kiss me. Last time I got a win, 202 and 1. So in race number 7, I like the 6 and the 8. Race number 8, I'm going to go to the Manitoba bred number 2, Marv the Rat. Qualified, hasn't raced yet, but qualified in 2 minutes and 1/5. Owned and trained Corey Manning. Sorry, not trained. Owned and bred by Corey Manning of Belmont, Manitoba. But could pick up Gary. Looks like looking for his first win here. So like that one. But I also like my favorite, my boy, not Manitoba, but he spent some time there. Owned by Jim Marino and trained, but driven by Kelly Hort. Number 6, Tito Santana. Didn't have a great outing last time, but I think he's going to step it up. So in this race, I have the 2 and the 6. In race number 9, I'm going to like the 7 and 8, like I mentioned, Jedi Tricks and Town Speaker. I mentioned that in my daily double. And also in race number 10, I like the 5 and the 7, which I also said in my late daily double. So the pick 4, 6-8 with 2-6 with 7-8 with 5-7, $16, 2 horses each race. Looking pretty fine there. Pretty fine. Whew. We're going to have one quick break. We're going to come back and do Tuesday's Century. Got it right here. Keep it locked in. Hashtag tips from Trey. We're back in the final card we're going to talk about today. It's Century Tuesday, 3:15, both daily doubles and the pick 4. So the early daily double. Race 1 and 2. I like the 2, Jaden Riley. Didn't have a great start last time out. Finished 7th in 2 minutes and 1/5, but I think this horse is capable of more. I think so. I think it'll definitely have a better shot in this one. I also like the 5 Outlaw Call Mitty Jane. Philip Griesbeck in the bike, 2:04 and 3 qualifying time. I liked how it finished up last year. So in race number 1, I like the 2 and the 5. And in race number 2, the second leg of the daily double, put in the 3 Outlaw See My Shadow. Last time out got 4th. Finished in 158 and 4, 31 and 1 final quarter. I think this one will definitely be around the top, but I think who's going to win is the heavy favorite here. Looks like a heavy favorite or morning line favorite. Number 4, Don't Poke the Dragon, Brandon Campbell. Last time in the Open, got the win. Now it's going to be in the Ed Tracy Memorial Pace on Tuesday. So I like the 4 and the 3. So a $1 daily double. $1 daily double, 2-5 with 3-4 equals $4. And we'll jump to the end of the day. Race number 9 and 10. Of course, these both cross over for the daily double and the pick 4, but this is the daily double. In the maidens, 5 and younger preferred. I'm going to like the 3, Lost and Lonely, getting its first lifetime start, qualified in 2 minutes and 2 minutes and 1 second flat. I like the 3 in there, but I also like the 6, Nevada Vacation. Got second last time out in 2:03 and 1. Has a fair bit of racing under its belt, so I like the 3 and the 6 in race number 9. But in race number 10, the finale of the day, the last leg of the daily double, I like the 1, Pace and Perfect. As a first and a second to start this year. In 159 and 1 at 1, 155 and 2 got second. So got faster, but somehow finished second. I think that's funny how that works. But I also like the 9 on the other end there, Lucas McCain. Since coming back, well, it's only had a couple starts, and Fraser's got nothing but a win in Fraser last time out. But I like the Fraser 153 and 3 there. So I like the 1 and the 9 in the late daily double. So 3, 6, 1, 9, $4 bet right there. And if we jump to race number 7 to talk about the pick 4. And race number 7, I like the 6, Hong Kong B, and the 7, Taj Mahal. Oh, I'm sure Murray's going to teach me how to say that one. Number 6, Hong Kong B, 159 and 4 last time out with Brandon Campbell's in the bike and going again. And number 7, Taj Mahal, 201 and 1 last time out. Colin Kelly in the bike. So I think one of those two will win that race there. And in race number 8, I like the 2, Real Buzz. Last time out got a second by a nose and 155 and 1, 29 and 4 closing quarter. And I also like the 3, Maccabi Baby. Called him last time. Didn't do too well, but I think this horse got more in it than it showed last time out. Brandon Campbell again in the bike, tore up Fraser here, but try to, get back into it at Century. So there we go. 2-3 in that race. And in race number 9, of course, just talked about it. I like the 3, Lost and Lonely, and number 6, Nevada Vacation. And again, in race number 10, just talked about it in the daily double. I like number 1, Payson Perfect, and number 9, Lucas McCain. So the pick 4, that's the Mighty Century, 6-7, 2-3, 3-6, 1-9, $1 bet, $16 in total. Makes it $24 between the daily doubles and the pick 4. So $48 between the 2 tracks each, or the Century, both cards. Pretty simple there, pretty straightforward. Liking it. So a real reminder there. A reminder of the times. So on this episode, I got Exhibition Parkway, which goes Saturday 11 a.m. I also got Charlottetown, which goes 4 p.m. Saturday. Got Summerside, sorry, Sunnyside. Every time I see Summerside, I want to say Sunnyside from the Trailer Park Boys. Summerside, 11 a.m. on Sunday. Hippodrome, 11:30 on Sunday. And then Century, 3:15 on Sunday. And Century, 3:15 on Tuesday. So 6 cards. I've mentioned 6 cards on this episode. I also talked real quick about my triactors, superfectas, high fives, and multi-race betting. Pretty simple. So make sure to follow me at TreyMB Harness if you don't already. Make sure to follow Manitoba Harness Racing on Twitter, Facebook. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. Make sure to subscribe to Manitoba Harness Racing. 29 days till Manitoba Harness Racing. The day I'm recording this and the day I release this officially. Pretty excited about that. So make sure to keep it locked in. See you next time.
Stacked. You can whisper behind my back. You can show me how the odds are up against me all day long. But I've been through the fire and come out alive, and there's no more fear in my eyes. Oh, now I'm rising, and you can't bring me down. You can't stop me now.